Good afternoon, Tom Ginn. Wednesday G-Force. G is for gratitude. I'm so grateful for this moment to share the recap of this last week. A number of things I like to do is G is for gratitude. I believe when we understand and incorporate gratitude in how we grow, be grateful in all things. This moment is the most important day of your life. And it's how you view it determines the results you're going to get. So, gratitude. What's your first thought around gratitude? What is your first thought? That first thought is the direction you're going with gratitude. And to grow with gratitude, it takes work. To have success in life or change takes work, takes a focus, a discipline. And gratitude is something that we just have taken for granted, and it provides a whole lot more than I'm just so grateful for my cup of coffee. I'm so grateful for my wife. I'm just so grateful for my kids. And so today I'm going to cover these principles, the 10, let's see what it says here on my banner here. The 10 secrets for journaling. The whole week we've been talking about the power of writing and how to become more specific in writing your gratitude journal or journaling in general, but with gratitude. So I'm going to cover that here in a moment. The 10 tips for successful journaling to enhance and grow your gratitude strengths. It's like any other muscle. You got to work it. Be more appreciative of the things we're grateful for. So we're going to get into that here in a moment. But before I forget, I'm co-hosting tomorrow's program, The Science of Success. The Science of Success. And in this program, we're going to talk, I've got 4 dynamic people. That includes me. So I'm a little tooting on my own horn there. But 3 other dynamic coaches that we're going to be talking about the principles of science of success. Chris Natsky, Nikki Gangemi, and Phil Pilot. Phil was on yesterday. Nikki was on the other day, just promoting that. So tag and share your friends. This is tomorrow. Details below, registration below. We are providing some very significant giveaways there. The program is $37 for 2 hours of dynamic, interactive coaching, teaching. So bring a short pencil. It's better than a long memory. Take some notes. And we are providing an additional bonus of nearly $800 of bonuses from each one of us, about $179 each, about $788 of additional bonuses. One-on-one coaching, discovery session, some content is going to be all provided, included in this package. This is our launch series, the Science of Success series. And so we're going to be bringing some good quality information to help you improve your lives, your business with that. So go to this. You'll get more details. The registration link is by going there. So we just encourage you, and we'll see you there tomorrow, Science of Success. Also, what I want to do is make sure that Friday's guest is this gentleman right here, the new normal guru, Dan Altmeyer. Dan Altmeyer is going to be the guest tomorrow. So share and tag. Dan's going to come on. He's going to share his story and how he has transformed his self, his business, what he's doing to help people pivot or transform or create a new normal. And he's going to share powerful principles about what he does. So share, tag, turn on your notifications for tomorrow. Dan Altmeyer is going to be Friday's guest. So back to gratitude works. Gratitude works. You know, it's one of those things that many times we just take for granted. But as you study it and apply it, and I'm working out of this book, Gratitude Works, Robert A. Emmons. And up to this point, about a third of the book, I've just been highlighting some key points that are important to understand how powerful gratitude is, the science behind it, what it does. And I'm going to cover those 10 points about the power of journaling. The power of journaling. And the thing that still blows me away is the world record for daily journaling is 18,256 consecutive days and never duplicating a gratitude statement. And that in itself is mind-boggling. You know, how many things can I be grateful for? Well, infinite amount of things we can be grateful for. Everything right at this moment, the camera I'm looking at, you that might be hearing this, the cupcake you may have eaten this morning, the cup of coffee, a conversation you just had, the picture on the wall. Gratitude, we have infinite amount of things to be grateful for and a limited amount of things that we have sorrow and regret for and pains. There's much more gratitude. What do you focus on? What is your first thought? And I'm going to use that from Glenn Morshower. That's a quote. So what's your thought about gratitude? What is the first thought about gratitude? It's going to drive you. That is the bus driver of your gratitude. What are your thoughts? Oh, it's hokey pokey. Oh, I got to work to improve my gratitude. What are your first thoughts? What's your attitude? What's your belief systems? But we do have infinite amount of things that we can be grateful for. So I'm out to change my world record, my consistency, putting the things I talk about and teach and replicating and duplicating. I do it to one degree or another, but it's really now to getting more focused. Just like doing this live stream. That is a gratitude statement, taking what I know and sharing it out and being grateful for that. And hopefully that it will resonate with somebody. Tag and share. You know, in one of the previous lessons, I talked about the butterfly effect and, you know, leaving people in a better place, as we do not know when we engage somebody where they are and how we approach them through a place of gratitude and acceptance and giving and leaving people in a better place could be a life or death situation. I shared that story with you. And if those that haven't heard it, is a hairdresser was closing down his shop, that turned the sign around, knock on the door. A woman's at the door waving, I need my hair done. Most people would have said, hey, I'm done. The day's over. They may have gone to the door, hey, come back tomorrow. But he went to the door and let her know that he was closed. And she says, hey, this is the last minute thing. I need my hair done. He let her in and he did her hair. And didn't think much of it. 2 weeks later, the woman comes back and says, thank you for doing my hair. And she says, oh, no problem. That's what I'm here for. Most people would have not done her hair, but she says, you know, you saved my life. And he says, what do you mean you saved my life? Because the reason I wanted to get my hair done, I wanted to make sure I looked my best because I was going to commit suicide. And because you gave me that attention, you listened to me, you gave me that special attention. It reframed my thoughts about ending my life. So we never know when we're engaging with people what state they're in, and it could be a life or a death encounter. So I'd rather take a position of coming from a place of gratitude. And what gratitude really does gives a different perspective on everything we do in our life. Gratitude is a very powerful, powerful thing to do. So in this book, I've been covering some basic principles. Today, I'm just going to go through and bear with me here. I'm going to read these principles. There's 10 success tips about journaling. 10. So, the power of journaling. Take 5 to 10 minutes to write at least every other day. Make that commitment and honor it. Choose morning or evening. At least every other day. Number 2, if you do not have a pen and paper, use the speech recognition feature on your smartphone and record your gratitude in a memo pad or equivalent app on your phone. The practice of it, the discipline, the focus, to change your gratitude and the depth of your gratitude, it takes work. It takes a commitment. So it's very simple. Seek gratitude density. What does this mean? It means be specific, go for depth over broadness, give detail to each entry. The journal is more than just a list of stuff. And I think that's where most people, that's where I was a while back. Just I'm grateful for my pen, my coffee, my kids, my dog, my cats, my car, my job, my business, and leave it at that. Now, that does have a resonating emotional feeling. Try to include some surprises. What unexpected blessings did you benefit from today? Makes you aware. You're seeking for blessings. You're looking for opportunities. What were you dreading that did not happen? Those are questions. Number 4. Use the language of gifts. Think of the benefits you received today as gifts. It's a gift. We've been gifted this moment. And what we do with this gift is so important. Relish and savor the gifts you have been given. Savor them in your journaling. Number 6, think about the people whom you are grateful and why. Why are you grateful for them? Be specific. Who deserves your thanks? Have you reached out to somebody, let them know how much you're grateful for whatever it is and thanking them? What have you received or are receiving from them? Be in reckoning. What was the gift they gave you? Some wisdom, maybe a gift, something they went out of the way to give you. Number 7, think about and then write down those aspects of your life that you are prone to take for granted. What are you taking for granted? Write them down. Get clearer. Can't take these special things that we're grateful for granted. Number 8, let your gratitude last a long time. It's okay to repeat a blessing day after day, but do not elaborate on each blessing. give details. We talked about in that the power of writing and breaking it down. It really gives us a greater appreciation for sacrifice. What was the gift that we brought? We talked about a simple concept about I'm grateful for the cup of coffee. It was delivered at the coffee shop by the barista. Well, just think about what that barista had to go through to get the cup of coffee. From that engagement you had to the previous customer, it may have been negative. That person getting to work and having to deal with all the things that that job may entail, driving through a snowstorm or getting to work on time, be grateful. And then Sandy Archer made the comment, she in the comments last week, she said, be grateful all the way back to the grower. That's how detail, be appreciative. And when we look at it, there's a lot more to than just the moment, the cup of coffee, the conversation in that area. Let it last a long time. Number 9, don't only journal about people who helped you, but also those who have helped people whom you love. Who's helped your wife, your children, the teachers, the priest, or the minister, a business colleague that's coached and mentored your people. Be grateful for them because that is a rippling effect that's impacting you. So it goes beyond ourselves. Who are we grateful for that influence those around us? We many times just overlook those sources of gratitude. Interesting how we take gratitude for granted and how deep it is. Be grateful for negative outcomes. Be grateful for negative outcomes. It's interesting, it's the last point. Hi, Sandy. Thanks for jumping on. I believe you're coming tomorrow for our Science of Success. Look forward to have you engage with us tomorrow. Also, Sandy, message me and we can continue our conversation of having you come on G-Force or any of the other program doing. So thanks for jumping on. Share this out. Much appreciated that you're here. Failures are a bridge to success. Absolutely. They're bridges. And so I'm going to read that last statement. It's the last one of we talked about all the things we're grateful for, the good, positive things, the experiences, the people in our lives, and being very detailed. But it ended with point, be grateful for the negative outcomes that you've avoided or experienced, escaped, or prevented, or redeemed in something positive. Because in every situation, a loss of some sort. Thank you, Sandy, for sharing. What do we learn from it? What can we be grateful for? What's your first thought when we encounter something negative? That's a barometer of your depth of gratitude. Because under those circumstances, number one, it negates negativity. It allows us to have a better perspective. It eliminates fear and anxiety and all those things by moving ourselves into a state of gratitude for what that loss brought to you. Many times we focus just on the loss and forget about what was the benefit of that person, that event, whatever it is, and focus on that. We're not putting our head in the sand and avoiding losses or troubles or disappointments, but it just gives you an opportunity to reframe your thinking to deal with it in a much positive way. Gratitude. Highly recommend it. Well, with that all said, I'm so grateful for this moment, this day. Sandy, thanks for jumping on. Hope you'll be there tomorrow for Science of Success series. And I look forward to the opportunity to get to know you more, have you come on G-Force or Elevate Your Profits, any of the programs that I'm hosting, but G-Force for sure, because I know where you're coming from with the gifts that you can take to the world. I've seen what you do. So I highly appreciate that. So with that all said, I'm going to sign out Wednesday, G-Force. 10 success tips. And she says, I'll be there. Love that smile. Love that smile. So I'm signing out. Make this moment the best moment you have in your life, because it is. No matter what's going around us, what you have control of dictates the next thing in your life. Be grateful, be joyful, operate from a place of love. But gratitude is the fuel that will move you to a higher state of well-being, health, and happiness and joy. Thank you very much. I'm signing out. We will see you tomorrow. Science of Success. And I will be doing G-Force in the afternoon. So I got some more nuggets to share with you then. So have a great day. Signing out.